Hey guys, so today we're going to be having a look at tap-offs and how can you best construct your own tap-off. Now, a lot of people think very fancy when they see a tap-off, but the things I want to talk about are what you can do to get the most out of your set of 6. Okay, so a tap-off, if you look at the elite teams, the top teams, they're not actually that fancy. All you are doing is getting the ball down to the end of the field to run a play with momentum. Okay, so with flow. So you see this one, they run the ball, they're just running, and all this is a sweeper like that. Sweeper, plays at the line, and he dives. Okay? Now they had a little switch in that before it, which was here. And all that's doing is just buying a little bit of time and getting the ball down as close to the 7 as they can. A bit far out right now, but where the referee is, I think they might be using the 7th edition, which was back when it was only 5 or more meters. So yeah, it's just a glorified sweeper. So they just drive it down for a sweeper. But what's important to remember here, okay, and this is something very important when constructing your tap-off, is your move must be dumped on the 3rd touch. And I'll explain why. So not the 4th, the 3rd. So that was 1, this is 2. And this is 3 here. Plays at the line, and that's a touch. Now the reason it's number 3 is because this is touch number 4, which means when you bring the ball back to play the ball, you have another play. If you made that drop or the dump on the 4th touch, this all of a sudden becomes the 5th. And now you don't have another dump up your sleeve. Okay? You have to basically just try and kill the ball or throw a late switch or something like that, but you can't run another play. So they're not overly, what's the word? Fancy. Okay? There's nothing fancy about it. It's just get the ball down however you can. Sort out a way you can get the ball down for that play. Okay, here's another one. We look at getting 3 touches. Oh, what's happened here? All right, we'll go back 5. Here we go. We got 1, 2. It's probably another sweeper. Yeah, it's a middle sweeper. 3, right on the 7. And that was a long ball. So if the winger gets caught there, they come back for the 4th touch and they run another play. But let's look at the way that they move the ball down. Okay, so the ball player ended up being this guy here. So he's just sort of waiting. So if you want to run your play on this side of the field, it's probably a good idea to take your first couple up this edge. All right? So he drives the first one at the link, and he steps this way because he knows the link is now offside. If he steps back this way and the middle was dropping back, the middle can now press forward. So very smart, step the way to that link. All right, get some more meters there. Oh no, that was the middle. And we run that play. On the 3rd touch, very important. So it doesn't really matter how you get there. You can go out to the winger if you want. Some teams do that. They chew up as many meters as they can on the 1st touch by going to the winger. Here's a Trans-Tasman, Aussie, New Zealand. There's the winger there on touch 2. And we've got 3 coming up now. Again, it's just a sweeper with a wraparound. So they dropped the ball then. They didn't have to throw that pass, but there's nothing real special about it. Sweeper. I'm not a big fan of the old sweeper wraparound. I'm sure it has its merits somewhere, but not in my head. So we've gone down to the winger here. And all that means is this guy is going to dump the ball. This guy playing the ball is going to sweep. And this guy's be dummy half. So it's just 2 pass. This is New Zealand national team. And this is the fanciness of their tap-off. 2 pass. Sweeper. Anything with that wrapper, it just sort of manned up the defense a little bit. Yeah. Look, I'm sure someone will convince me one day that it's a really good play. Or something that I'm missing about the play that I don't know about. Which if I did know about it, I would understand the play a little bit more. This is State of Origin. So again, all types. There's the winger involved. So all types of levels. We're doing tap-off moves in 3 touches. It's a bit more fancy. As you can see, the touch is made, and they come out for another play. Final example. Chew up some meters on this side. That was 2, and then we get the ball on the 7. Touch 4, and now we can run something else. Let's see what they run. Probably just a 4-on-3. Yep, middle, 4-on-3. Short side. And it looks like it's well defended. Yep, so that's it. We'll have one more look. Oh, I've gone back to the start. One more look at this one. So this is just basically getting as much meters as you can. Alright, so if one middle comes up, if this middle comes up and this link drops back, pass the ball this way. Okay. The link only comes up, you can pass the ball to the winger. There's just a lot of eyes up ways we can get down that end of the field. But there's really no set tap-off move I'm going to say works the best. It's just whatever move suits your team the best. If you've got someone that can throw a ripper of a long ball, organize a 4-on-3 for them or something like that. But make sure you do it on the 3rd touch. That's the most important. Give yourself an opportunity to run your last play. Give yourself an opportunity to run 2 plays off a tap-off if you need it, instead of just 1 play. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps when you're constructing a tap-off move. Hopefully it doesn't score on me one day. And thanks for subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thanks. And we'll see you next time. See you guys.